What's up, people? Little girl MC Dinda. Shushu. Shasha shuka chini katika. Hey, moyo wangu shakubali ni wewe. Thank you so much. I don't know why. Yeah, Major, if you're listening. Okonkwo. I would love to do a collab with Major and Yashinsky and Sauti Sol. And of course, I would love to work with Sanait Peitande. I love her vibe. Living in prisons was interesting. The event is not about you. The event is bigger than you. The event is about the client. Yeah. You have to make your client shine.
Hello everyone and a very warm welcome. You're watching 3T TV, Thika's #1 online news channel where we tell the Thika story as it is. My name is Juliet Mudhoni and today we are coming to you from Mary Point Chicken Garden that is located on the Thika-Garissa Highway opposite St. Peter the Rock Church. This is where they do the real kienyeji chicken. If you come here, you will not miss out. If you are new here, we hope that by the end of this program, I'll give you a good reason enough to subscribe. And if you're a regular, I want to thank you so much. We promise you that we have amazing content in store. So today, I have a lady on set who is doing amazing things and the microphone is her tool of trade. She's going to tell us who she is and exactly what she does, and most importantly is that she's doing it professionally. We are going to have a discussion with her, so let the program begin. Hi, how are you?
Hey, bungalow introduction, I like, man. What's up?
How are you doing?
I'm fine. You guys have taken forever to bring me on 3TT, but now.
We are
First
here.
of all, let me get personal. So personal.
God's timing is the best.
Is it? Yes, it is.
We are finally here.
I'm finally here. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for making time. You know, we've been trying to have this sitting for a while.
Yeah, we have, yeah.
You have a very busy schedule.
Oh, wow. I don't know what to say.
And we thank God that
Thank
you
you.
finally got time to make it here.
Thank you.
There's somebody who is watching you for the first time and they probably don't know you.
Yeah.
Please let us know who you are.
Thank you so much for having me, Juliet. So my name is MC Dinda. You can call me Dinda. Yeah, my real name's Dinda Motuko. Yeah, I'm a mom, which is I think is the most important job under the sun. I'm a sister. I'm a friend. I'm a wife. Yeah, and professionally, like you said, I'm an artist. I've been in the entertainment industry for the longest time. So I'm here as an artist and as an MC.
MC.
MC. Yeah.
Please, before we even go to the MC, tell us about your upbringing, your education and family. Where did you grow up?
Oh, well, it's interesting. That's a good one. So, where do I start? My goodness.
From the beginning.
From the beginning,
good.
yeah. So, I was born in Machakos by a wonderful woman. She's called Angelina Motuko. And of course, Kennedy Motuko. Thank you so much for doing your thing. I appreciate it.
Big up.
Big up, man. Big up my parents. So, but I schooled in Thika, Jamhuri Primary School.
Okay.
Yeah. I went to a nursery school at Thika Prisons. Yeah, so that's really where I schooled. Primary school all the way to class 8. Then I went to high school in Kirinyaga. Pale Ngiriambu girls, all the alumni and the people who are schooling in Ngiriambu was up. Yeah, I went to KU for my undergrad, and here we are.
And what did you do? What did you study in KU?
That's a question that many people ask. Yeah, I did Bachelor of Education.
You're a teacher?
I am a teacher. I never practiced teaching because I started emceeing while I was still in campus. So after campus, really, it was just a transition into it and doing the emceeing thing. Yeah.
So, Dinda, you mentioned that you were brought up at Thika Prison.
Yeah.
Please tell us, how was it living there with convicts?
Oh my goodness. So we are 4 in our family. It's me, I'm the firstborn, my sister, Tabi, my brother Aizo, and my youngest bro, Tom. The housing, first of all, let me start from there. It's one single room. Single, like single. Very small, extremely small. And I remember at some point, we were living two families in that one single room. Yeah. And it was me, my four siblings, my three siblings, my parents, my uncle at that point, my cousin, and then the other family. And the other family, they were like three children, their father, and their parents. So living in prisons was interesting. And I probably wondering, hiyo single room ilikuwa inawaganisha aje. Sijui kama umeona nyumba zinaganishangwa hivi na pazia. Pazia inachapwa ra. Unagete. So one family lives here, the other family lives there. And I don't know how our parents were able to live in such situations, really, coming to think of it right now. But they made it happen for us. Living in prisons was difficult, and and I don't know how the situation right now is, but it was difficult. And as a child, when you're living in such an environment, unajita kamkutano. If you are ambitious enough, like I said, I would never want my children to live in such an environment. And my parents, they did everything they could. Kwa hiyo tu situation yote, our father was able to educate us, all of us. You know, my sister has gone to campus. She's doing her things right now. You know, he was able to do everything that he could to make sure that he did his best, even in that environment. At some point, Juliet, if I may say, do you know kiatu ilikuwa inaisha ya shule, Dinda unachukua sindano ya kushona kiatu unajishonea. Yeah, that is how the situation was. And our father taught us kujitafutia. Yeah, kwa sababu hata mboga ilikuwa issue. So tulikuwa tumechukua kashamba fulani tu hapo tu, where you farm your mbogas, your spinach, your dania, your hoho. Needless to say, our meals were very healthy. You have your tundomas there, you have your tungwashe. Ile kitu ilikuwa inakosa sana ni kanyama. You know? But kulikuwa na tukuku pia, once in a while Christmas tulikuwa tunakula. But life in the prisons was difficult, but my mother and my father, they made it happen for us. And any child who's living in such situations, dreams are really valid, like I said. Yeah, that is not the end of it. You can actually do something with your life regardless of your background. The end is the goal. Yeah, that was really, that was our Thika prisons.
Wow.
Yeah.
Quite inspiring. Now look, you're doing big things. You're interacting with big brands.
The who's are who's. Yeah, I'm humbled and I'm grateful, Mazaya.
What can you say has helped you stay sober and true to your cause? Seeing where you've come from.
Yeah.
And now you're doing things professionally.
Yeah. You know, knowing that, that my upbringing was not my destiny, you know, and you know where you've come from, you don't want to go there, so you have to put in the work, you have to put everything that it takes for you to live a better life. Yeah.
When we were having a conversation earlier, you mentioned that you started singing in church.
Yeah, I started singing in church, SDA church. I'm an SDA by the Mumini Mutu wa Sabato. Yes. Yeah, I started singing in church back then, because I was brought up in church. My parents made sure that every single Saturday we went to church as an adventurer, as a pathfinder. I don't know if you know those things, but there are stages as a youth, a young adult. Yeah, so that's where I started singing. And of course in primary school, you remember just before the flag was raised on a Friday, kulikuwa na ka session, ka praise and worship. That's what I was doing. This was your girl. Headmaster ako like, ako happy huyo msichana mudogo, because I was really, really tiny. Do not be deceived by what you're seeing right now.
So now, back to emceeing. You started emceeing when you were in campus.
Yeah.
Did you know that what you were doing was emceeing? Ama you just liked the thrill?
I really liked the thrill, the fact that you could hold a microphone and people would listen to you. You command attention. Like people are like, what do we do next, Sensei? Yeah, I'm like, this is what we're gonna. I really loved the platform. Yeah, I loved the microphone from the word go.
And it has been good to you.
It has been. The microphone has loved me back, and I'm glad.
So for how long have you been an MC?
I joined campus in 2009. So really, we can say since then. But professionally, like this is the thing now. This is legit. Probably around 2015. Yeah. Yeah.
There's probably that one gig that you did, and you felt now, this is it. Now this is what I want to do.
This is the thing.
Take us through that.
So there are several, but probably I could mention one. So there's a time MKU University, since we're keeping it Thika, MKU University they had their, you know, these events they do big time. They have, you know, they have artists coming on board. Sauti Sol was there, I think Major was there, and other artists, and I was the MC. My goodness. And the fact that, you know, you have like 1,000 students, you know, and you're holding the microphone, and every single one of these people is listening to you, and they're eager to hear what you're going to say. And I was like, yo, this is exactly what I want to do with my life, you know. Either talk, emceeing, or music. This is exactly what I want to do.
But by then, you had not started doing it professionally, right?
But then, no. I hadn't started doing it professionally. Because professionally, I went there like full-time. I even registered my company 2017. But 2015, I was seeing by there, because that is when I was graduating. I was saying, but this is the thing that I want to do. You know, this is the thing. And probably you're doing your maths, because I said I joined my campus in 2009, and I'm graduating in 2015. You know, I was telling some other friends the other time. I'm that girl. When I was graduating, people thought, when I was in campus, people thought I was doing Bachelor of Medicine or something.
Because you were in school
degree education will take forever, my goodness. There are people who are looking at me out there and they're thinking, Dinda, what were you doing? Yeah. Let's just say when I was nikitoka kampo nilitoka na degree kadhaa.
We thank God for that.
We thank God for many degrees.
Now, on the flip side, you've told us about the best gig that you ever did. There's also probably another gig that you hosted as an MC. And you went back home.
Machos.
Please tell us about that.
So there was a gig we'd organized with a few girls. Yeah. We were calling it, what were we calling it? The Girls Takeover. So tumeorganize gig, manze tushaongea na msewa premises tukamwambia manze this thing is going to, it's a shock entertainment ways, people, this is the thing. 3 babes coming together, 2 MCs, 1 DJ who's a babe. I mean, baby girl, we are killing the industry. And we invited people, our friends and everything. But this is kitambo sana.
When was that?
I don't want to go into details. So, gig tumeita watu, tumeinvite watu, tunajua hii itaua. Makeup tushachapa, luku ni safi nani? Tumechapa luku, tunakaa fiti. Na si tafadhali, unajua cause hivyo ndivyo inafaa. Unaget, lazima una invest kwa hii maneno. Then gig ikaanza 2 hours into the gig. I think we only had like 2 guys. Whether it's not even funny, Juliet, it was chaotic. Then, you know, tukasonga kidogo, then got another like 2 guys. And we are like, hapana, nifanye mazeni mapema mazee, watu wanajitayarisha kukam. Msiluzo upatu wangu, ganga ni mazee, we are doing this thing. My friend, I think that was it. Yeah. At the end of the day, you have to go to the komse umwambie, by the way, tumefanya gig, sasa siyo malipo you come through. Have you ever felt like a fraud? Yeah. But sometimes it really happens. You have your highs and you have your downs. Yeah. And you live through them, and the good thing is you have to look at it with utmost genuinity, if there's a word like that. Like, Dinda, this is how the gig went. It went well, it didn't go well. What did I do wrong? Where did I go wrong? How was it the marketing? Was it, I mean, did I push the gig well? Did I not do it? You have to be honest with yourself so that you're able to grow through the process. Yeah.
Interesting. Talking about growing through the process.
Yeah.
As a female MC, I'm sure you've faced one too many challenges. What are some of the challenges you would talk about as an MC, as a female MC?
Yeah, there are challenges in the industry that I can tell you for sure. That's the honest truth. It's not easy for a lady to be doing this. First of all, I don't think the clientele really trusts a lady on the microphone that much, and I do not know why. Probably our predecessors were walituchomea. I don't understand, but people need to know that whatever a man can do, a woman can do better. By the way, I'm not saying that kuangaisha boy child. Unaget, eh? Yeah, if a man can rock a crowd, then a woman can equally rock a crowd and rock it good. You know, if an artist, if you're calling a male artist anakuja kwa event maze, and a rock crowd, the same way you call a female artist, atakuja na afanye the same thing. So people should not shy away from trusting female MCs, from trusting female artists, from just trusting females to do their thing. It's doable. That is one challenge, the fact that clients or people would prefer the male MCs vis-a-vis the female. Another challenge that the females face in this industry as MCs is when it comes to the bargaining. You will find that ile do chali analipwa, probably dem analipwa less. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just me, ama it's the reality, but that is what I feel, and I don't think it is fair really. And some people will say, you know, kama ni dem ako kwa industry anaweza grow haraka kwa sababu ni dem. I think it is just verbal, nemehemehe, if I may say that.
Sure.
Yeah, I think it's really harder for a girl to grow, to rise the ladders in this industry. You have to put in double the work, double the effort. If a guy is meeting one client, you're probably meeting 3 so that you can strike a deal, you know? Yeah.
And talking about an MC, I'd like you to tell us, you MC what kind of events? I mean, social events, corporate events?
I MC all kinds of events, but I'm a lover of corporate events. I just love them. They are calm, they are collected, they have I love corporate events, but I also love social events, because at the end of the day, when you go home with some sort of fulfillment. I don't know. I just love all kinds of events, and I'm able really to host all of them, and I'm glad. Yeah, some people will probably be hosting one type. Some MCs will decide to go in one direction, which is still fine, and it's perfect, because you really need to understand who am I, you know. Because if Dinda is hosting a corporate event, when Dinda stands hapo mbele kwa microphone, it's not the same Dinda when she's doing a wedding or a rashio. You have to change with the waves. You have to change with the events. You have to change with mahali uko lazima unajibadilisha yani. It's like you are reinventing yourself every single time. Yeah. Because really, I'm a lover of all kinds of events, apart from burials, really.
Please tell us, who is an MC? What is emceeing?
Emceeing. Yeah, that's a question that is very important. People think ukishashika mic wewe ushakuwa MC. All right, shows iko ile pande, watu wa Nairobi tafadhali kaeni ile pande nyingine. I mean, emceeing is in an event you are able to control the guests, the crowd, their interests, you know, their interests at heart. Your client has briefed you prior. You know what is the goal and the purpose of the event. You have to make your client shine, you know. Really, the event is not about you. The event is bigger than you. The event is about the client. Yeah. Really, that is what an MC does. Make the client shine, make the client sell their brand, let the purpose of the event at the end of the day be fulfilled. Yes.
Fair enough. Talking about clients, I'm sure you've worked with quite a number of notable
Oh my
brands.
goodness, yes, thank you so much. And I appreciate them as I have, yes. I have worked with several brands, and I can just mention them on here if it's okay with you.
Please.
Yeah, I've worked with Stanbic Bank, I've worked with Thika Grains Resort, I have worked with Ananas Mall at some point, I have worked with Thika Sports Club, Mount Kenya University. I'm a host at TV47 Kenya, and I love my job, Maze. Yeah, it includes a microphone at the end of it. Yeah, the love for the mic. I've really worked, just to mention but a few, I've worked with so many brands, yeah. I think I told you this.
You had mentioned that earlier.
I heard, yeah.
Now, talking of being somebody who can change, you're also a musician.
I am, yeah.
And you're doing wonderful. You've put out some absolutely amazing work on YouTube.
Yeah.
You're doing well. Tell me about your musical journey.
My musical journey. What people don't know is, they know, I did Bachelor of Education, Mathematics, and Music. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That doesn't mean that I sing because I did music. I started singing way before. But really, when I'm in the studio, it gives me some sense of accomplishment. It just fills me up, because music is my life, really. Apart from emceeing, and I know MC also gives me some, some vibe, but music, it is just something else. It takes me to a totally different world. And I know I actually took time to release my own music, and I haven't released some more music because of some reasons, really. But I should be releasing more music, and it's going to come, yeah.
Who writes your music for you?
I write my music. Yeah.
Wow, interesting. Which collabos would you like to do? Who would you like to collaborate with?
Goodness. First of all, I love Major so much. I don't know why. Yeah, Major, if you're listening. Okonkwo. I would love to do a collab with Major and Yashinsky and Sauti Sol. And of course, I would love to work with Sanait Peitande. I love her vibe, really. I do. And internationally?
Go on.
Yummy holiday, baby. But you're getting there, Dreams are valid. That's what I believe, yeah. And if you're intentional about things, they will definitely come to pass.
From your lips to God's ears.
Yeah, amen, amen. Thank you, Juliet, amen.
We wish you all the best. You're a mother.
Yes.
You're an MC. You're a musician. How are you able to juggle with all that?
I'm thinking at the end of the day, passion wins, yeah. And when you are purposeful about something and you are intentional about something, then everything else falls into place. Yeah, you're able to juggle motherhood, you're able to juggle the entertainment world, and events come with a lot of pressure. I can tell you for sure, because if it's an event, you're thinking about the client, you're thinking about the service providers, you're thinking about as in you're thinking about everything, the weather, the location. It comes with a lot of pressure, but when you're purposeful about it, you're able to make it work. And I can say I'm not doing it alone, because I have people who support me, I have people who hold me through everything. I'm able to make it happen because of them. Yeah, and motherhood, maze, who is it about peke yako? Like right now, you need a DM who is trustworthy, somebody who you trust to take care of your children and your house when you're not there. Because events can really take a lot of your time. Unaweza jipata hujakuwa kwa house for very many hours. It's not easy, but I'm making it happen, and I'm grateful. Yeah.
Now, you went to college, you did a degree in education.
Yes, I did.
Then your parents hear that you're in the entertainment industry.
Yeah.
You're an MC, you host, you're doing karaoke, you're a musician.
Yeah.
What do your parents think?
Let me tell you, my parents, I think, are the coolest parents under the sun, for sure. My mom supports me all through. She comes to some of my gigs, by the way, to be sure, to be honest. She's like, "Where, Dinda, Weaver? Leo ko wapi?" And I'm like, "Yo, mom, relax." And she comes to my gigs. I'm really happy. The fact that they were supportive when I said I want to do Bachelor of Education, Maths and Music, I think they've shown their support all through. Really, they've been there. Yeah.
So if any of your children told you they want to be in the entertainment industry, either a DJ, a musician, you would have no qualms.
I got them as a 100%. You know why? Because I think the days za kukuwa na a white collar job, really, I think zimeisha. Alafu sidhani hizo jobs ziko anymore.
No.
Yeah, there's so many unemployed people out here.
Yes.
And if you have a passion and if you have a talent, a skill, you can utilize to bring you some cash at the end of the day. I mean, why not? Why not? Why not?
I hear you, I hear you. Now, there's an upcoming MC, a musician, a young lady especially.
Yeah.
What have you learned through the years that you'd like to advise them as they get into the industry?
Baby girl, you need to know your value. Yeah. Because the entertainment industry is not a walk in the park. And people will be looking, they will want to take advantage of you. And we all know how that goes, you know. You have to know your worth, you have to know your value when you're getting into this industry, and you have to know why am I getting into this industry. Am I getting in because of the fame? Because people will be knowing, because ukitembea kwa barabara, sasa MC Dinda, is that the reason? Or you're getting in here because you have a passion for it and you have a purpose, you have a direction, you know where exactly you're going. You have to know it, or else utajipata hii journey imeisha imekatiwa short very haraka sana. You know, yeah, because word travels around, yeah. And people will not give you gigs because of what you're giving them. People will give you gigs because of what you can offer. Like literally, when you hold that microphone, what is it you're bringing on the table? When you're doing a road show na umeshika hiyo microphone and brand fulani una sell, are you going to sell the brand? Watu wakitoka hapo watakuwa wanaongelelea hiyo brand, for example. You know? Yeah, I think that is one very important thing. You have to know your value. Yeah.
Interesting. Somebody who is watching you, probably they have an event that is upcoming.
Yeah.
They would like you to host it. Or there's a producer who would like to help you produce your music. Please give them your social media handles, how they can find you.
Yeah, you can always find me on Dinda Kenya Official. My YouTube, it's Dinda Kenya Official. IG, Dinda Kenya Official. Kila mahali really. Facebook, Dinda Kenya Official. And TikTok. Now we've gone the TikTok direction, people. Yeah, we are dancing and everything. TikTok, Dinda Kenya Official. Everywhere it's Dinda Kenya Official. Yeah.
Awesome. Is there anything you'd like to tell your fans, your friends?
Yeah, I really am grateful, Juliet. I do not take it for granted. I have had people who've supported me all through, Juliet. Yeah, professionally. Kuna watu mi usema gig ni kesho and they're like, Dinda, we are coming. Awesome. We're coming because we love you and I love them back. Yeah, I'm really grateful, and I am grateful for my family. Yeah, I'm grateful for my person, because he's got my back all through. And he really inspired me when I was getting into this industry, because he's artistic in some way. And he tells me, Dinda, that's gonna work, that is not gonna work. I am grateful. Yeah, sometimes you probably do not say it a lot, and people think probably you're not grateful, but I am really grateful to every single person, my parents, my friends, all the brands that I've worked with. They've been there, they've held my hand. I do not take it for granted. I am happy, and I bless you. And may you never stop. May you continue blessing me with your support. I'm happy. Yeah.
Thank you so much,
and thank you,
Dinda.
3T, just in case.
How do you forget 3T?
How dare I? Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much for making time to have this conversation with us, enlighten us about what exactly that you do. And we will have you back here when you're launching new music.
My goodness, that would be amazing, right?
Yes.
Soon, soon. And I'm praying it's really soon. Yeah,
Sawa,
I'm
sawa.
praying, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
So that was MC Dinda. Remember, you're watching 3T TV, Thika's #1 online news channel, where we are telling the Thika story as it is. And as you can see, Thika has got great talent. On behalf of each and everyone who made it possible for this program to be aired, I have been your host, Juliet Mudhoni. We have been coming to you from Mary Point Chicken Garden. Until next time, stay safe.
Moyo wangu shakubali ni wewe. Hey, you know, I'm here at 3T TV. I'm so happy to be here. Remember, you can follow them on YouTube, follow them on Instagram, follow them on Facebook, and of course, follow me on my social media handles, Dinda Kenya Official. I love you. I appreciate you. May God bless you. Bye, 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 bye.